Hey, welcome into this video on how to use Craigslist as a business loan broker, as a referral partner, as an agent of many different levels. This will be great for you. I'll also show you a segment unlike anything else you've ever heard of and seen before. This is super unique, a Craigslist traffic loophole to build your affiliate army of people, which means you can go out there, bring people in underneath you that'll go out there and get clients, look for them, help them get funding. Whenever they help somebody get funding, you are capable of getting a percentage, an amount from their own clients and clients. It's super amazing. This is what you should be doing if you haven't already. If you've heard it in the past and you're like, I'm kind of put off by it. If you do leave this to the side, this can make a drastic difference in what you're doing and getting out of this field. It's very important that you understand the affiliate army side of things. If you're unsure about that, let me quickly explain that, and then I'll get into the share screen to go over all of this. With Craigslist, you can pick up a lot of my resources. I've done for you templates. You can clone my funding business, like I've shared with many others, and I introduce you to other products. You don't even have to service clients and funding eventually or at all. You can focus on these other products. The majority of them have residuals on it. It'll show you how to build out your business. So you're not always having to service a client and starting at zero and from complete scratch every single month. No matter what your pipeline looks like, nobody wants to be doing that. Residuals are the way to go. And when you help out clients, keep in mind this as I go along. I'm a business funding expert. I'm a business loan broker expert. I'm very introverted, much more of the analytical, cerebral type, calculating, and I take my time. I'm very patient. I've been patient for a long time. I put together the Unlimited for Life income skills in this industry, as well as other businesses that I've built. And I take care of people. And I want to make sure they get the very best. I understand what their uses of funds are for, the amount that they need, the mathematical system side. That's my favorite thing. I review financials a lot of the time. That's what I love doing. Bank statement reviews, credit reports. I can sit at a computer without talking to anybody for hours and doing a lot of meticulous brain work. It's already hard for me doing this like this in this format. I'll get into the share screen. I feel a little bit more comfortable doing that. So thank you. Please stick with me. With clients, I don't know if you've experienced this. I have many times, and it's not a character thing because I've worked on personal growth and development. That's also something big as an entrepreneur. That's something that I value immensely. I have a lot of values, my vision, my mission, my morals, my ethics as a person first, and then in business. It's important you have that in the mindset. Characteristically put together, and I'm not perfect, of course, but I work on these things each and every day, my habits, my routines, being better as a person, health, relationships, wisdom in many areas. I see it often that the business owner can be very unpredictable, self-sabotaging. Even if you built that personal and business relationship with them, which you should be doing, there's many ways of doing it. It doesn't always have to be a phone call. The phone calls do help. Depends on what's needed. You won't always give somebody that time. You have to be calculating in this industry. Otherwise, you're going to waste your energy and your time, a lot of it. I don't always have to do phone calls myself. I do things in a different format, email, and in different ways that I give people customized solutions and I help them understand uh, how to get those more of a customized like template and stuff like that that I help people with and show them PDF guides and stuff like that that they can pick up. So what happens is you'll get that from time to time. I'm not saying every one of them. And even when they don't come off that way, you find out their true colors. People who you thought were loyal aren't. And you go, what did I do to deserve that? Now, other times you may be just getting started and it was you that caused something, or partially or whatever it was. I'm in many years in this, and so I'm very careful. I think my words through. I don't talk as much as it is. I listen more, ask the right questions. And a lot of the times, like, what did I do to deserve that? And I don't want to be anxious about that. And so clients can make you feel that way often. And you shouldn't have to be bombarding them, pressuring them, cold calling. I don't do those strategies. I've built a personal and business brand around this. I have a lot of direct and indirect lender partnerships, organizations. So just keep this in mind as we go forward with this, that the client isn't always the right one, or the business isn't. And you'll see a lot of parts in the process to get somebody funding. And that's what I enjoy most. Reviewing, understanding, having my hands in that as much as I can. The front level stuff, what are your qualifications? What are your requirements? Da, da, da. A lot of people could go out there and do that. I'm not a salesperson myself. I don't consider myself to be. I was once an academic student studying chemical engineering, and then I went into business, got my degree through there. I worked in construction, manufacturing, warehousing. I was a ramp agent at one point, courier role, administrative dispatch, had to go out and drive from time to time when the drivers weren't there, did their marketing and budgeting at a point with finances. And then I got into this whole financial logistics space for a huge contracting company servicing HP and Peace Health. Company goes down under, 50 plus people relieved. Unfortunately, I'm one of them. And I was doing a lot of data budgeting, understanding the inventory, management control, shipping and receiving, coordinating with the truckers. There was a physics department, chemistry. I love all that stuff. Chemistry was one of my favorite classes. Undervalued, I would say underappreciated and underpaid immensely. Had to go back on unemployment benefits and food stamp cards. So I didn't want to continue to do that. Uh, and I could have just taken another role, had a little bit of luxury to start building something, but it was hard going out for a family meal when I could cover 25, 50, 75%, 100%. But when I couldn't, it just felt super uncomfortable. Even when I could cover it, I felt so bad. And then savings, and then going out with my EBT card to pay at the grocery store, couldn't even look the person in the eyes. A lot of the time, it was hard. People in front of me who just paid, people behind me, hoping there was nobody in line or they wouldn't look at me. Thankful and grateful to walk out, but super stressed out. I'd have to program my mind, set it every time before going back in. And that took days out, week out, even the same day that I walked out with my groceries. I didn't want to continue to feel like a burden on my family, even when they wouldn't tell you I was. That's what it felt like to me. So, long story short of it, I can go into this more. I started building out a lead generation business, a digital agency, got into affiliate marketing in the health space, built that there, got into a few other ones in the affiliate space, eventually made my way to finance after helping my businesses with funding, going through a lot of this, understanding it, seeing how painful it was for me, and I've seen others, and seeing those people go through what they're going through. I knew I had to make it my mission to help people. A lot of people were being overpromised and underdelivered, and through experiences, I can help them. Not saying that you have to be that well experienced or have to go through all that to help somebody with funding, but just know where I'm coming from, and that's a long story short of it. Let's get into the share screen here, and keep in mind, again, the clients can be unpredictable, sporadic, and think about all of these like ISO shops and organizations out there. If they're not a direct lender a lot of the time, even when they are they going to the clients directly? They could be, and they could be getting referrals. It could be themselves, but there's different ways for them to build their business. And you have to get this in your head that you can do it by referrals. Yes, you can do it by people that have received funding through you before or through another shop, and now they're referring others, or they haven't received funding, but they can refer somebody. I get that a lot to me. And then second of all, you have employees underneath you. Those employees go out there. They have managed accounts. How many accounts are they managing? How much is coming in through their accounts? How much is each employee worth to you? And what's the cost to fulfill on an employee and a customer? Wages, labor costs, payroll, a lot of this. And how many clients are they getting funded on average? What's their average order value? There's a lot of stuff that we can go into on this and different metrics for different reasons, different circumstances that don't apply to everything. And then you also have the digital agencies out there that can be advertising on your behalf, where they refer agents or through their network that they help people get marketing services for funnel design, for email marketing, and so much more that I have already done and helped a lot of people with. They're then referring you as the funding person, as the consultation company or the consultant. Now that you're able to help them, you probably offer a lot of other services, whether funding is your primary service or not, or it's changed over time as you're seeing the economy, then you understand that better. And then the other part to this, I could say more out there, but what you have is the affiliate side. Look at a lot of these companies out there that are quote unquote recruiting you because they're going after you. So they're doing it indirectly by going to you. They could be going after somebody who's an affiliate of a credit repair company. It could be somebody who owns their own credit repair company. They work with a lot of business owners, somebody who does a lot of tax preparation on the business and or personal side. They're going to go after them, bookkeepers, accountants. I can go on and on and on. And they want to refer business over to the main organization, main lender or lenders or housing in-house to then send out to a third party. There's a lot of them. So you have to start getting that concept through and not just focusing on the clients who need funding and starting at zero each and every month. Or if there's a little bit for the first month, then you have to go back again and get another client funded before you can have something recurring. But it doesn't normally happen that way. Instead, what you have to focus on is building out a team. So what I can tell you is you can go on Craigslist. So it's as simple. I'm sure you know this. And the reason I'm using Craigslist as the example here is because it's very well known and you can duplicate this. You can use this for both helping clients get funding and also post to people who would like to help people get funding. Does that make sense? You should be working both angles. And a big reason of that is because of how clients can be, the nature of this business, the processes. Well, the client didn't submit all the documents. They forgot to send in their voided check. They forgot to send in 1 month of bank statements. Now the lenders are requesting 2 to 3 more. The person never got back to me. It took them long. They said they would do this and they never did fill out the documents. I sent them to them directly to fill out this 1 page application that I put together or from somebody else I modeled or whatever I did. And then, oh, process wise, at the end, they change their mind. They don't want this kind of funding or they have an offer. Now they don't want it. There's a lot of reasons why. It could be cash flow inefficiencies, profitability inefficiencies. When you don't know exactly what you're doing, you're going to have a lot of problem in the business funding space. Whoever out there is telling you it's easy or is trying to draw up a picture of it, sounding like it's so easy, what are they pushing? What's their real agenda that they're pushing? If it is just this, great to help you, but is their agenda to get you into a course to pay 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 different levels? Or, hey, you can get these templates for yourself if you just buy and you're going to be doing all this and that beforehand? And is that truly how they're making their money or most of their money in their business? By bringing you in and recruiting you and to go get clients funded for their organization because they're working that affiliate army angle. I know it's a lot to grasp right now. If you need to come back to this video, watch it, replay it, do so, bookmark it. Keep in mind again, I've been online for many years, building out many affiliate businesses. I've been across different other industries, ventures. The funding space is what I've been focused on for many years now. I do get clients funded directly, indirectly, just depends on what they need, where they can go, what they can qualify for. And you have to know these things. It's one thing knowing and having the knowledge. It's another thing in understanding what you're building, the right processes, systems, the right amount of automation. If you don't have that together, it can be just chaotic. So Craigslist, I'm not going to go too deep into all of this. I do have a couple of ads that are running. So if I go over here to my account, I posted more in the past. I may post even more, but you can see that here. I'm just generally targeting an area, but I've done it also where you can target many other locations, many cities, and I have them right here. I've deleted one. I've just moved things around or moved things around, tested things. I've posted in a lot of different cities, locations, states. And so this is just one example, but like agents need to get paid to help small business owners. So that's an angle and that's an approach you can take when you're building out your affiliate army. Now, I have others out there and posting on other parts of Craigslist, accounts, etc. And you can do it under one, and you can go out there and post to clients who need funding. I'll show you how to do that with a done for you template. But keep in mind that you can post in a lot of different places. Right now, I have it underneath one, but I also have it open to many other locations, just so you know that. Some have expired. Other times I'm just going through one place right now, one state, county, counties in a state. Other times I'm going more wide testing ads. Sometimes I'm just testing the affiliate army for my state or a different state close to me. I'm in Washington. This is here for Portland and stuff. And so it kind of, our Calids kind of intertwines a lot. But you can test. So if you're going to do this for both, you can post in different states, which I recommend you do. Don't just limit yourself to one. Yes, you can start with one and see how that works, see what your response rate is, understand maybe your conversion rate and seeing what percentage of people actually respond to your Craigslist post. It's hard to always get all the numbers and metrics from just here because of a third party, and you don't have control over all of that. First click, second click, third click, after what happens after all that. I'm not going to get into metrics and understanding all that and tracking, but yes, you can test. And so put it out there like I have. You might have them for the funding clients like I have, where you can go ahead and post it in different cities, different locations, states that you go into. And then maybe you have it for the affiliate army. You're testing it right now all underneath one city, and then you go into another one and expand more broadly, however you best see fit. But the best thing to do is find the types of population in each one of these counties, locations, cities. Find that up by a quick Google search. How much population in this county, which state has the most businesses as well. You try to find that information as well and see if you want to post your ad there. If you're trying to target a specific niche and you know in that city, that's where most of those businesses are, industrial or whatever it is, and you know that there's a better response to this in this location, then you best see fit. But you're testing and you're going to get these responses from people and you're going to see what happens. And how do you post? Well, that depends on what's the nature of your post. So if I'm here, for example, and I'm going to go into the financial services space, I can go into here and I'm going to go underneath the financial. Once I'm in here, if you've posted in the past, you'll see something different after this page. But here, you can go in here and don't discount this. What you want to do is you want to go through a lot of this and figure out what other people are posting in your area around you, see what they're doing. Don't copy word for word, model and see how you can duplicate things for your efficiency. And it's about testing too. You're in a stage also of experimentation. Yes, Craigslist does do well and it works. You could see responses, you could not. Don't be so naive and don't be so quick to discount and write something off. The reason you're in business is to do this long term. It is not a sprint. This is a marathon. I can't tell you how many times that I've brought in a lot of people and I help a lot of people who want to become a business loan broker, who are not there yet, want to get to it or don't want to, and they just want to work as a referral partner where you don't have to focus on the processes, the distribution of those products or the funding and giving the people the actual funding amount. That's what the lenders are for. That's what there are underwriters for. That's why there are management positions. That's why you're handing this off to somebody. And that's the cool thing too. So I'm going to show you that a little bit later in building your affiliate army, why doing that and being hands off is a great thing to do. And what other locations can you go to? Can you get immediate access to direct lenders? You can't always do that. So you have to work underneath other people and brokerages. And that's okay until you go off and spring out on your own. Great. With volume, with time in business, a lot of the times they're going to want to see time, 11 months, 12 plus months, how much volume, deal flow, how much you expect to get in. Time in business, credentials matters. Your presence online, a lot of this stuff. How will you help them? How will you help them bring in new sales, new customers, existing customers, etc.? A lot of this. So it's best that you get behind a brokerage, and I'll share a lot of that. I'll give you a down below in the description the best place to get started. I'll open up a Google document that I also give you on how to promote, how to market effectively. You'll also see not only the clients, but to funding people who want to help people get funding, to agents who want to help people get funding. Excuse me. And I'm still adding a little bit more there, so bear with me in updating things. So I'll leave more information down below on how to pick up this document. I'll leave likely a video, and then you can clone this business system. So once you go down there, you'll see a cloned funding business video page, or let me show you what this looks like. Actually, I have it open right here. So this is what you'll see. Actually, let me move this over. I have different templates for this. So right here, the new clone funding business. So I won't go through this whole page itself, but I'm also going to introduce you to other products where you don't have to just service clients. Instead, you build out your affiliate army of people, whether they decide to go get clients funding or not, and you'd likely get a percentage of that or not, or will, then, well, you have other products and residual products. That's the way to go. So without having to start at zero and from complete scratch, that's what you should be focused on. I'm not saying don't help clients get funding, but check this out. I'll leave it down below in the description. This is the best place to get started in. And so once you do, you'll enter your name and your email. I'm just giving you a quick example. I can show you many, but put your best email address. Heck yes, I want to see. Do not close this page yet unless you don't care about making money. There's a video here. You're going to be able to get a lot of this for yourself, just so you know this. And I set a lot of people up with their accounts. So you see this here. So at one point, you'll click one of the two buttons. If it opens up a new page, or if it doesn't, you'll see that. And this is the viral funding funnel. So updated for 2024, how to clone my business loan broker / agent business services agency with the twist and make it yours. Step by step, click play to see the intro and the setup of the viral funding funnel. And each step has been set up into its own. So you'll see here the program to sign up for free to help people get funding and just being a referral partner. You don't have to get your hands in that dirty or do any of that. I like to work at a higher level because I like going through my day reviewing. If I don't go through my day without reviewing financials and looking at things and understanding these different clients who need this type of funding or that it's like my day is wasted. Not that you would feel that way. We're all different people, and I can look at my own stuff or do other metrics, digital metrics, and look at the marketing and understand the conversion. That stuff alone just helps me enough, anyways, as it is. But this is where you're going to learn more about where to get started. The next step is to get your rewards account here. You're going to understand a lot more of this, why this is useful, and then you're going to be able to get your templates for this second and first program underneath this one here. And this is an all-in-one digital education. We're going to get a funnel building tool. I'll show you what this looks like in a moment on the affiliate side. And you're going to be able to duplicate a lot of my templates that I have for helping clients get funding. Over here, just even more updated stuff. So you're building out your business, putting your domain, email address, all in one place. It's super amazing. You're going to get the autoresponder tool done for your email sequences to help clients get funding. You can put a little code in and it populates, just customize it, ready to go, activated. And then for affiliates to come in here who would like to get people funding, and they'll see eventually like, hey, if I don't have to service clients and start at zero every month, great. I might help one or two clients. I still want to focus on that primarily. Or if you don't, now you have all of this to fall back on. This is your hub. This is your area. This is your big safety, and I would say primary blanket. So I'm going to show you how to run traffic, paid traffic, build your affiliate army out. Right now, like you're seeing through Craigslist, that's a paid traffic strategy. So over here is a lot of it, building out your business, sharing this with others, and you're going to get templates. I'll show you what those look like. One of them is actually right here. And this is what you'll get access to. And this will be a big part of the agenda when you post on Craigslist, what you can link people to. I give you a done for you video, all of this here. When you have the button here, they can click on it, goes with your affiliate link. It goes over to the sites so somebody can start their application process and you're hands off as the agent, as the referral partner. A lot of the times you want to be as hands on with anything and everything. I get it. I have that. I understand it. But you don't always have to. You don't always know what's best for the client. You don't always have these direct partner relationships. You don't know how to get it done correctly. Another person has more authority than you do. So it's better to piggyback off with somebody and get as integrated as you can get. So you're going to get this video. Your clients, your leads will also get a Google document. I'll show you what that looks like a little bit later. Here's another one, or the same or less. So they can see this as they're going through this video of my presentation. And I'll go over how you can use Craigslist here in a moment to do a lot of that to help people and bring in so they can go through that one page. So over here on Craigslist, I'm not going to go through it all, but when you go over here, you can post, select the county, select the location. Once you start posting frequently in different places, locations, then you'll start to see that now do you want to use the preset data you've used in the past? You want to create something new? You select the state, the location, and then you go in there and post. Where are you posting from? Where's the address from? Or where's the zip code at the very least? And so over here, look, you're seeing the understanding. I'm not going to click through these to go over them all, but you see right there the psychology of what the format would be. One thing that I recommend, I'll give you this right now. I recommend you pick this up. I'll try to leave you a link down below. I've done a review of this. This is the Craigslist traffic loophole that taps into fresh, hot traffic in just 5 minutes. You can make sales anytime you want in a new way that will blow your mind. No one is doing this right now or enough of, and you can tap into this traffic to immediately start making passive income in minutes. And the two people that co-founded and created all this, they're experts. They know what it is like to build an affiliate army. And this is the angle of building my affiliate army to bring in agents who would like to help people get funding, because there's a lot of benefit to that. And like the page that I showed you over here before, this is what you want to be doing. And eventually you get something like this with the funnel building tool that I have access to, which let me show you right now. I'm in the inside right here. As you see, the funnel building tool, you're going to get a lot of templates. I'll show you what that looks like. So please stick with me for clients who need funding, for people who would like to duplicate this. You bring in your affiliate army. That's the premise. And that's the best thing you can do. Trust me. Over here, so you'll see a lot of this. You'll post it. And then with the Craigslist traffic loophole, when you want to build an affiliate army, you can see how the posts are done and from what angle you can model these to build your affiliate army, get responses, and then follow up, how to follow up with people. I can also help you when you say hit the reply button above or click the reply button above, and I'll send you more details. Done for you templates, stuff that you can copy and paste, just change out the name, put in the extra parts. Hey, I just had a question. Okay, address that person directly so it doesn't all look robotic. Here's the link. Send them to something that looks like this that you'll be able to duplicate. And it's all inside of the funnel building tool. This is just one page you're seeing. You can edit a lot of this. It's pretty cool stuff. I can go in here and add a different headline, drag it over, button. I can quickly go on the fly. Unlimited pages, templates are amazing. amazing community, a digital education platform that eventually you'll show your people too. And so when you put your affiliate link right here, like for example, when you get yours, it'll be right here that you can go ahead and put it on. So then when people go to the site for the affiliate you are partnered with, they go over there and start their application process hands off. You likely didn't even have to be on the phone call with them. They just watched the video, they got through. And on your Craigslist ad, if you put the phone number, that's a great advantage. And you have to think about the psychology of people. They're on here, they want to get their problems, questions, roadblocks, obstacles figured out as soon as possible. Some of them need to make payroll right away. They need to maintain a service. They need to buy specific equipment. They're looking for better marketing and advertising costs, better customer acquisition costs. You don't have to go so deep. I do. I love that stuff because I understand business more than majority of people do, and number wise as well. And new customers, returning customers, churn rate, what's your blended customer acquisition. Like a lot of people don't understand how to even manage cash flow. When you imagine how many of these $1 million a month business owners, 11, 20 million, $30 million a year business owners don't manage cash flow effectively, don't understand how to do it as effectively as they think, or don't understand it and they outsource it and then they wonder why they're not doing right because they maybe didn't outsource it, or in-house they didn't do it right, or outsourced it outside of their in-house, right? There's a lot of reasons for this. So understand the psychology of this and how it works. You're going to make posts. So let me go ahead and open up my Google Docs. So I have open here. Let me open up for another one over here that I wanted to show you. We'll do this. Go from here. Open up my other one that I follow up with affiliates usually. Open that. And then let me see if I put it here. So let me show you this. So I'll give you this big how to promote document, and you can honestly apply to different programs. The methodology and everything is there for you. And as I go through here, I won't go over the introduction, but everything I do, just so you know, I'm extremely punctual and disciplined. And I've learned a lot. I've applied a lot, done well a lot, made a lot of mistakes, done a lot of failures, which I love. And I still look for mistakes and failures, breaking my systems, because that's what I know will make it better. It's what you do when you fail. It's how it looks like when you make mistakes. That's when you make your biggest achievements, because now you know what to do, what to stay away from, or what to make better, what to continue to improve. It's not always what the successes are that are going to show you what to do better. It's the mistakes. You got to go through them and understand them. That's the best feeling ever in making something better and having that desire to make it better. So down here, let me show you. Let me control F. And you can do this as well. Type in Craigslist. There's a couple of them. So down here, I'm going to show you a bit. So it tells you go to Craigslist, services category, all that. Select your region. I'm going through all that. Here's a post. I'm going to give you some of these templates. If you create your own over time, great, but I give you plenty of them. Subject headlines. There are more. I can add more. Yes, more or less. I've been moving, constructing things, so you can see differences. And the body of it right here. Look, how do you post? Here's the body of it. There's that body example number 2. I won't read it word for word, but you can see it. But I'll give you this. Go through the Clone Business System below, or I leave you the direct link, or where you can go join this partner program. And if you join them, I'll give you my big how to promote document. It'll do a lot of wonders, not only for clients, but also for you trying to help people get into the business too and duplicate things. It'll be extremely helpful. And so you see that here, body example number 3. And there's more if it's a different type of funding program that you're trying to do. And you'll see with these, like here, is there a spot where you can go click the link, visit the link below to apply and get funding fast? So there's an example there. You can put your phone number at the top, towards the middle, towards the bottom. There will be different ways, and you'll see this over time, the responses. People call. If you don't want to be on calls, I get it. It goes to your voicemail, and then if you tell them to send you a text message at your mobile number, that's another angle. And then you follow up like that. Hey, can you give me your email so I can send you the details? I know I've been quite busy. I'll email you over. And I'm going to send you a video presentation. Is it okay if I collect your name and your email there too? Or if I can collect your name and your email just by going through that? Great. Now, or I send them directly to the presentation page. Great. There's a lot of different angles. So in these, you can send them to something like this over here. like I'm showing you, and you're going to get this, like I said, again, in here, this is just one of the pages you can model and get exactly. And then there's the individual rates page. So if they wanted to go see that, or if this wasn't here, or if I added something else below here, like credit and the Craigslist ad set, it's only for non-startups. But if you're a startup, I'll have the credit options or something else down below, then I can have that, or you can adjust and make that, put that there, and I can show you what to put and what you can use as a template or a document, and just so much more. Leveraging my site. So if you ever needed my help to co-broker, I can help you. If you don't have those lenders or those partnerships, or you don't want to go through all of that and take the time to, well, there's this as well. So the individual rates page that could be there. And so you see it right there, how it looks like. Again, let me show you what the final destination URL, and I mean final destination in a good way. Over here, you see all this Google Documents. So when this opens up, you'll also get this. You can make a copy for and use. And there doesn't have to be any links. If you want to make a copy and put your own links when you're a partner with them, or however a file needs to get submitted to where it's going, you see all this right here. Look, it's already done for you. You've already done all the hard work for you. And I put all of this together for you, for the requirements, for the qualifications. So your clients can watch the video and read that as they go, or read that later on. And that's great because you're going to get more insight. The video already gives them it all, or more or less, but now they have something that they can bookmark, come back to, refer to you for, and that's such an amazing thing. So over here, they click that button, or they go over here to see the individual rates page. Look where it takes them, another one. Pretty cool stuff. Let's watch the individual terms and rates. Cool stuff. Now over here, they click on, they can go over there and go through an application walkthrough. So they can go through here, there's a video there, and they can go through here to see how that works. So pretty cool stuff, isn't it? And so over back to Craigslist, when you're helping clients get funding, there's those different templates like I showed you. Let me go back to this. I know there are a lot of tabs open. You can send them directly to a link. You don't have to have your phone number. They can copy and paste this into their web browser. But also, not to leave everything up in the air and to chance, here's my phone number at the bottom, at the top. They can see it right away, because a lot of the times business owners are busy and a lot of them don't have patience. You're going to see this. And they might just want to call right away without reading everything, or they did read it. Hey, I just read your Craigslist post. I wanted to see how you can help me with funding. But what you want to do is not have this whole gimmicky, short and to the point. Yes, I help people with funding. I saw that you have a business, and what are you in currently? Oh, okay. And you're going to start getting into what's the biggest problem you're dealing with, and da, 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 da. How much funding are you needing? Have you tried to get funding in the past? I know all those copy paste script stuff out there. What you want to do is build rapport, whether it's for a little bit longer. You guide the conversation. I'm not the conversationalist type. Again, I'm introverted, but it doesn't look like or doesn't sound that. And I'm a lot slower at talking, trying to get through as much material as I can. The thing is, like I said, I built the unlimited for life income skills, built multiple businesses. I understand the marketing. I understand ethically doing things, what persuasion means, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. I do everything ethically and by the books. So I've just been doing it for many years. That it's muscle memory. It's not feeling as it's natural, but it's not like my natural self all the time. In terms of, that's not where I began many years ago, academically speaking. It's just something you become better at, and then it naturally appeals, and then you get just much more comfortable naturally in it. So I do have that, yes, but it just, in another word, it doesn't always feel like it is. But when it doesn't feel like it is, that's a good thing, because you're getting in your uncomfort zone to grow. When you're in your uncomfort zone and you're not growing, well, you didn't have to then question that in what you're doing. So going through that rapport building, really asking them, what do they love to do when they're not in their business? Like, what do you like most about that? Oh, I like to fish too. What do you like most about fishing? Have you caught bass? Oh, your kids like to play soccer? I was once a divisional soccer player. And I think that putting them in sports, soccer alone, where they can use every muscle in their body, uh, that's a great thing. Okay, what is your opinion on that subject? What's your thoughts on this? What do you value most about doing that? What's been your experience like? So when they build more with you, they're going to see that. And a lot of the times, though, keep in mind, they can be very sporadic too. So there's a lot of options out there, but you have to be unique. You have to give them a unique selling proposition, a differentiation, an angle of an approach. And if you can be a little bit more of you, it's hard to be open myself. But for those who deserve it, that I'm calculating and giving them my energy and my time in different formats, not always phone call, I don't always do that, then okay, it makes sense. So that's what you want to start understanding, the psychology behind this, putting the phone number. Hey, yeah, thank you for your call. Can I send you more information on the details to this type of funding or to get more funding? I have a mentor of mine who actually can explain it a lot better than I can. After what I've given you, I think he'll be extremely helpful. He's a very nice guy, friendly. He values your energy and your time. He knows what it's like to be in business. And I think he would also be able to give you an upper hand in this and an unfair advantage. Uh, yeah, great. What's your best email address that I can send this over to you? Oh, okay. Collected email. Okay, I'll send it over right away. Uh, when do you think you can watch that video by? Or you don't have to say that, be that person. But yeah, do you think you can watch this video sooner, or uh, you think I can follow up back with you in a couple of days? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll send you an email and a text. You don't even have to phone call, unless that's the way you do it. But a lot of the times I don't do it. I've learned the very smart ways of doing this strategically because I think a lot. I'm a thinker. I'm a math and system person, so I don't spend my time talking my words out. And here you see it because it's a video that I'm helping you with, but it's still hard for me to do it. Just know that it's better with a little frame on the side than was with me in the beginning. It's hard to do that stuff still. And so just know that and putting forth the effort, consistency, going after it and pursuing your goals, your activity ROI, your financial ROI, whatever it is. And I'm not saying here in this video as an income disclaimer, as an earnings disclaimer, it's standard I put this out there, that you'll earn $1, that you're going to earn 6 figures or anything. But like I tell and I share with people, if you show up, you have the right attitude, effort, consistency, persistency, discipline, and focus, then your possibilities are maximized. And that goes for anything and everything you do out there. I'm not over promising and under delivering. So if you were to tell your client, hey, yes, Mr. or Mrs., I'll send you over more details and I'll actually send you to a page where a mentor of mine, or if it's your video you created and over time and you have personal business branding you're building, you're just getting behind mine, which is great. You're piggybacking, which is great. And if you want to build it on your own over time, you can. You don't have to, but it's going to be helpful. So they resonate with that. But at least they did in the beginning. And so if that's the case, or if they didn't contact you and they copied and pasted this, they can see this and they can go through it. And then if they don't go to this page, then guess what? There's another one. So over here, let me show you what this would look like down here. And let me show you this page right up here. There's a lot of pages you can see here. And if not, hey, I'll send you an email, or if they go to this one from the Craigslist ad that you have, oh, okay. But the other one I like better, the bridge one, because they already see the video and it's already there for them without opting in and getting the more information. And so in here, look, all of this, I'm not going to read it word for word, but they go into here. Let me show you what this looks like. But right here, let me just say, see it as like if I were the contact who's looking for funding. I'm going to put my best email address, obviously, do all this. All this is already created for you, done there. Start now. And then they go through here. Look at this right there already. And they can go through the others, or this can be out of the way, or this can be underneath it with like credit options, stuff like that. You're going to get a lot of these templates as I'm showing you for clients. And there's different parts of this too. So if they can't go through a specific funding program, then or a platform to get access to, I have other templates down below here. So let me show you. There's an option one general or opt-in one general. So if they're not going through a specific platform you're affiliated with, then they can go somewhere else. If that's not their best platform, they can get better rates. Or looking for credit options, credit repair. I have stuff for that too later below. I might not get to it, but I have it a lot in here. And look, they have another funding presentation page. So if in here they go through, it could look more or less similar. It could be a different video. And so what you're getting out of this, as I show you, look, let's go for rates for general funding. There's this, I know there's a sizing difference because it's on a different hosting platform and I can change things. And I've been moving things around too, just so you know this. So you're going to get a lot of this exclusive content, videos, great stuff. If it's in a video format from YouTube, you might see that as well. It could be from BunnyNet, Vimeo, or something else, but you see that right there. You're going to get this done for you content so that when they click here, they can click this to start credit stacking or something else, and you're going to get these templates. Go start the funding questionnaire. And I gave you my resources. So if you wanted to use my website, you just have to let me know who's coming through and stuff like that. I can help them co-broker and give you your part, if not most, or however it works. And I'm very, very, very fair when it comes to this. Don't worry. So you're going to see a lot of this. Oh, they wanted to see the other one. They go to the traditional video. It could be a different one. So there's a lot. If they're not going to go through a specific platform and they can't, or they find something better, then there's other stuff. Look, there's real estate stuff that I have too as well. And I still have to go make another much more bigger video overhead for all the different types of real estate options for investors, builders. And I do help out real estate investors too. So I do quite a bit. commercial property, land projects. I have billion-dollar net worth portfolio people, million-dollar net worth portfolio people, financial companies, non-financial companies, equity funding, liquidity. There's a lot of stuff out there. I don't want to overwhelm you too much, but equipment financing, if you wanted to do that, give you your own questionnaire form, consultation stuff, quizzes, the debt restructuring consolidation. And I'm moving these pages around, so sometimes I reset the amounts so you can see that. Credit repair stuff, cloning the funnel, like you see that here, the template that I showed you on the clone funding business. You'll get these as well, and many of them that you can use. Over here, I'm creating a course, still a long way with that. It's not my main priority. You don't honestly need that as fast or right away, but it's going to be helpful. You can also share with people to bring in people and who want to start their own business and help people get funding or not, and tap into these other products and services, digital products, different links. So yours can look different more or less than mine, and I can duplicate my pages to yours as I have done for many people. You get my done for you video stuff for helping people build their own digital business. So you get a lot more reviews, content, emails that you can plug in these videos into. Very helpful stuff. And that's why it's super important that you build your affiliate army. I showed you some of the templates already. So as I go back here in my how to promote doc, there's even more underneath this in different strategies. And body example number 3, how to get even more granular with somebody, level with somebody before they come to you so they understand you're pre-framing them. If they want to clone the funding business, look right here, this is what I recommend. So click here to check out my viral funding funnel and funding templates you can use. And I showed you just some of them today and what you can send people just from your Craigslist ad alone. Agents needed to help small business owners, and making sure the body of it is correct. If you're telling people to hit the reply button, what do you do to follow up with people? And then you send them to the link with the clone business. It could be something else of a different template before they give you their name and their email. You're building out your affiliate business army. And that's the way to do it. And if they don't want to help clients get funding, that's fine, because a lot can happen out there. And the dropouts of people not continuing for many reasons. I'm not going to get into why this is: character, beliefs, failures, misconceptions, not confident enough. I'm not going to get into all that today. Too much of it, at least. So what you're doing is you're also introducing the people into other products. So if they want to help clients get funding, great. If they don't want to, okay, cool. Look, there's a rewards program. You can duplicate the funnel templates from the rewards program, from the DAC, from the funding program and programs, all of this underneath one place. And when you go to Craigslist, you can do it on both sides. Run from different cities, counties, delete, or something expires, you're going to go open it up in a different state. You're going to go have so much $5 services ads, or if the price changes, you'll see. So 5, it's a very low cost when you think about this and getting as much exposure from different places. Higher cost ones may circulate around more in different parts of your city, state, etc. And when you do those $5 services ads, it's really good. And you can do that in different places. Don't just cut yourself too thin. And then also you're running ads for affiliates who want to help clients get funding. And then when they know that and you send them to the clone business, like I've been showing you today, and everything you're gonna get, I haven't even shown you everything. Get templates upon the rewards, everything else. I'd be here for hours. I'll try to leave a video down below, the viral funding funnel, that you can check out even more of. But check out that to get started. And this way, when you bring in people, when you're going to get responses, hey, yeah, here's the template. I have a mentor of mine where you're likely going to see a video. You're going to see a video from him. He's helped me out in this, introduce people to help them get funding, also build my own. You don't have to even say build your own army and all that and those kinds of responses. But the email, the videos will tell it all and market and sell for you. And that's what you're getting. You're getting a lot of the marketing and selling done for you. I'm not a salesperson at all. I don't even like to use the word sales much or at all, sell, but sometimes you have to, can't substitute it. It just comes off tacky sometimes, and that just wasn't my background. Consulting, helping you, and doing it in a way where you don't have to be on these phone calls, text messaging, emailing clients to hurry up, and not hurrying them up, but like took a week now, they didn't give you a response, or it took forever. I see that a lot. People that come to me on my team, I see it a lot. So I'm telling you as that warning, like don't be that person who's just building the uh, portfolio of business owners, which you could do and do it. I built it a lot, but doesn't mean each person will continue to come back all the time, repeating customers all the time. How often does that happen? Are you opening it up to new people? Even people who are out there who need funding, believe it or not, like truckers, construction workers. I've introduced them to a lot of this, and they'd rather do this, and they're on board with it. and maybe they do it as a side. Now they're doing it part-time, full-time, or they still have their other business, or they completely leave that to do this because it's much more attracting, lesser overhead expenses, much more higher profit margins, not all this personnel having to have inventory, equipment, purchasing buildings, leasing them. So much more. So you want to get into the business of doing this way, and like the $5 posting and then the $7 for and you're going to learn this also underneath here. This is why I recommend this. You're going to get the psychology behind this and understand how to post these ads when you're helping people who would like to help others get funding. What you want to do is you'll do it underneath the gig, so computer, and you go underneath there and post these ads for people who are looking for gigs that can turn into part-time, full-time, and a lot of people would want something like this. And if you find the right areas people are responding to, hit the reply button, then you follow up with them, or you send the link in that ad. You can do that, but I usually like to hit the reply. Now you respond back to these people as soon as you can and follow up. The key to this is follow up, whether it's with clients you're getting funding or it's agents you're bringing in as affiliates. You want to follow up. I'm not going to spend time on this today. The reason why you don't get to where you get to in anything you do, it could be because of the opportunity just isn't right. It was right, you just didn't do it right. You weren't consistent at it. You didn't have the right strategy text. You did, but you just expected something quicker and it didn't work. So you fell off. You jumped onto the next thing, some new person marketing something new. Because when you hear new, that's the marketing lingo. And you don't know what you're getting because you're getting marketed to. I understand correctly because I've been in this for years, so I know what to look out for and observe people. And so when you hear the word new, fresh, okay, this is a new program I can do well with. I can just try it out. I've tried this out in the past and it hadn't worked or it hasn't worked. You got to stop jumping from one thing to the next and be consistent at where you're at. Pick the right platforms be omnipresent enough. Do it correctly. But when you're doing this, you can post for clients who need funding, post for people who need fast, instant approval funding, same day, 1 to 2, 1 to 5 days, more or less. If it's not that type of ad, what other page can we send them to? There's other templates for this. And if it's another wide variety, okay, we look at that first. Where do we have to begin with the client first? What type of funding? Do they need an LLC? Do they need this? There's just so much. Debt restructuring, is that what they needed to do first? There's a lot you have to understand in this. And I get it, why people don't always continue to go through. It can be shady on this side. I'm not. I don't trust the majority of people who are on this side helping people get funding. I just don't. And it's like I wouldn't even want to be around them if I saw them in person. For the majority of the time, it's hard because I keep to myself as it is, one, but it's hard to trust people because people backdoor. There's things that are happening that you don't even see in front of you a lot. Looks good on the outside, or if it doesn't, okay. And how it quacks. So you have to be careful. And I try to keep to myself. There's a very small percentage of people who I do trust. And even sometimes I question them and their character. And uh, even if it's not bad, it's really good. It's just, I wish they were more of this and they would ask this. And it's just not all about funding and financial stuff and money. So post those consecutively. Start with one, test. It's a low amount, so $7 if it's the gig side, or more or less 5 or so. 7 to 5 here. So you could be putting in $40, $50 just to run this on Craigslist and try it out. And when you're building your affiliate army, don't leave that behind. Don't be that person. Like I've told people this, and I was in a live with somebody. I sometimes do a Instagram live to my funding audience, and even them, they want to do a lot of this. I have to go email people to send them the details, and you'll likely be doing the same, and you're going to see this, how useful of your energy and time that actually is a lot more than trying to help somebody get funding. I'm going to be honest with you. Have that still there, but don't always have to service a client. Build an affiliate army who can go out there and get clients funding. Whether they do get clients funding or not, they're going to see these other products that they're likely going to want even more of. Now they're going to go out there and send this out to people as well and build their own army of people, which you don't have to be this master recruiter. I remember I was never any of this. Never. Did you hear my background earlier? I never thought this, but the more you get into it, it works. Now I just got to do more of that. Do more of that. If I had to create content, I'm going to create more content around that. I have these videos working for me. I'm just going to double up. I'm going to spend more. My acquisition costs are low enough. Prices are where they need to be. Everything's good. The right fit. I'm just going to keep doing more. I'm going to be leveling up more traffic now. This is working for me. My emails are working for me. I'm putting more together. The email list is huge. That's what you're going to see a lot of. People are being responsive or people going through your emails. And that's what you want to build is your subscriber list. Clients who need funding, people you can share with to help start getting people funding as an agent, as a referral partner, as a business loan broker, whatever it is. So all of that is in here, and you're going to get different templates. And the psychology I would get into is picking up this product with the Craigslist traffic loophole that I have. And it's amazing. Pick up the second product after this too. So they're going to show you where to post. The second one, the ads that you can post. There's video for this, PDF and stuff. Pretty cool stuff. So check this out. It's really cool. There's much more products. You don't have to get the majority of them, but if you do, great. There's a lot more. That's amazing with this. And I would pick up as much as you can, budget friendly, obviously, but you'll see how to build together an affiliate army of people who want to help clients get funding, who want to participate in cashback apps. You can even promote what I showed you earlier, promotional shopping apps, anything else you can model and bring people in. So you can be running not just on funding clients and affiliate armies for people who want to start getting people funding. You introduce them to more, and don't be again that person who looks back and goes, man, these clients, but I could have been building that affiliate business out too. And I know you want to gain experience in helping clients get funding, and I love that. That's cool. You should be a testament, and you don't always have to do that though. I would start immediately and sharing with people and building in your affiliate army and not keeping them all in one place. Even if they don't get a client funding, that's fine. You're showing them these other products. And eventually what you're going to be doing that I'm doing, plenty of them, and if you do this on other platforms even more, is now you're introducing them to a page like this. You're introducing them to the clone funding business. Other templates out there, if there are more that I can share with you, I will. And more that's being created, more that's being put together. These are videos that are amazingly done that you're also going to get access to. They will get access to. So one of these products in this platform, this is through the all-in-one. This is where you can get the funnel building tool that I was showing you. And this is a platform you can use to promote any kind of product you would want out there. You can run your funding business through. They have a platform where you can get a WordPress blog, website up. You have the funnel building tool. You can create a standalone website on that too, and different pages for it if you wanted. You can have your own separate WordPress website and then have the funnel building tool. I like that. I have majority of both. I have a lot of domains and different places too. So you can set up both or just have it on the funnel building tool. Comes with the SSL and all that. So this platform, you can use it for anything. It's a digital education platform that'll show you how to promote any kind of product. The funnel building tool training, free paid traffic training, financial literacy. So think about that, financial literacy. So you can help clients with financial literacy stuff too, who get funding or don't. Your affiliate army who wants to learn how to help people get funding. That's an actually complementary product. Help people with financial literacy. Cash flow, financial management platform to track their cash flow better if they want that. The SoFi side, there's a lot of this. And so in this, you see this. And then if you promote this program and platform, they give out 80% commissions. Let that sink in. 80% commissions and on all products. So you're going to get bonuses with this. And if you join through me as your sponsor, I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you additional bonuses, vacation packages. If so, if you're part of the right package to get that, get the premium and more. So a lot of this right here. And if you promote what they have in that funnel builder tool you're seeing right here, they give out 80% commissions and on all products. This is uploading, so if it is a black screen, give me 1 second. So this platform is super amazing. This is just one of the products that they have with the funnel building tool. Let me show you my back office. I'm in it right now with the Home Business Academy, and I'll leave a video review of them down below so you can check out more. And this is where I have everything hosted. So when you share with people in your affiliate army, your clients who need funding, you're going to have all these templates. And now that you have the templates to help people come in who want to do this and duplicate this, that's key points, what you want to look at doing. More sustainability, more stability, I see. With these products, this is 80% commission. So they give you all the training. There's been no platform like this. It's super amazing. They have masterminds, coaching. It's pretty cool stuff. So you're building an all-around digital education business. They have the HBA Premium for traffic and conversions, Financial Literacy Academy. So you can do this here. Let me log back in because it times me out for not being on. Reducing taxes, debt elimination, guerrilla money strategies. So if you wanted to learn how to do house flipping, asset protection, management, one-on-one setup, entity setup maintenance, there's a lot. The affiliate zone, so if you wanted to promote them and just know how to do affiliate marketing, masterminds, FAQ, all of that is in here. And the funnel builder tool is hosted on here. So if I go over here, funnel builder tool login, from here, I'll access it. Once I access that, you'll see the inside of the account, which is all in here. And you're going to get different templates. Yours will look a little bit different after I then duplicate it. So that's what I recommend you do. And the platform that gives out 80%, that's one product. This is one product. That's $25 on the page builder. That's very cost effective. So $25 on this. Let me show you the compensation plan. And I've done an individual review on the compensation plan. And I'll go over here. So the HBA residual comp plan illustration, and this doesn't add in the Financial Literacy Academy, which is not residual, which is fine. It's high ticket. So HBA residual. So the Let's Go lab for personal transformation and morning routine. You're going to also build that out, the mindset, toughness, funnel builder tool. So you see how at $10, 80% of that, that's $8 is what it pays. That's a person. Funnel builder, $25, very cost effective and limited pages. It's the best thing I've seen. Very cost effective and limited stuff. Awesome, awesome, awesomeness. Over here, $20. Premium, $125, that's $100. All three combo, $160, that's $128. With customers, that's monthly residual across the board. So with two customers, you're already in profit at $16. Funnel builder tool, $40 in profit. Premium, $200 profit. All three combo, that's $256 in profit. So as you go down here, you see all it takes is 10 to get to 1,280. If you just did the funnel builder and these two together, that's already 1,200, not factoring in the Financial Academy, Literacy Academy, and then the Let's Go lab. How cool is that? So lesser volume, lesser people, predictability. Even if one or two people drop off and there's a churn, at least you know how to get people in it. Does that make sense? And most people will stay on for a lifetime or a long time because this is an amazing platform. And be that person thinking back, okay, building something residually is what you should be doing. And there's a partner program where if you help clients get funding, there might be some residual there for a month or so, and then it goes away, if so. Clients, agents you bring in, working together. Wouldn't you want to help one another out then? And if you need to reference me to help them, I can. And then point them to the topics. Hey, I have a mentor of mine who can show you how to build an affiliate army like I have, and why it's important to focus on not just clients, but duplicating this and showing people digital education and getting the templates and all that. And then they're going to want to do this. Oh, you're doing this on Craigslist. Okay, I can try to do that on Craigslist too. Let me go do that. They're seeing them for themselves. You got to test that. Look at that. There's other platforms you're sharing this on, not just Craigslist. Craigslist is a great example because that's so old school and it's much quicker, lower cost. You can run it from both different angles, different ads, test a lot, get responses. So it just depends on the ad structure. Hit the reply button, or there's a phone number, or here's the link for the affiliate to go and check this out, or reply first and then I'll send you the information. Boom, all of that. So that's what I wanted to show you. There's different angles you can use Craigslist with. I could have told you, go find somebody who's looking for equipment to sell, and then see how they can go ahead and sell it much more effectively. Marketplace. There's so many different strategies you can use for different reasons, but this one is amazing. I hope you got a lot of value from this. I could have shown you so much more. Let me look at my other stuff here. So I have different documents that you'll be able to get access to and tap into for the team that the clients can pick up as well. There's just so much here in abundance. Let me see if I'm missing anything. For cash flow stuff, you can also get, let me go over here actually. Which one was it? No, it wasn't that one. So it's not open right now on my screen. Yeah, I don't have it open right now. I'd have to go to it. But there's stuff more on cash flow and where you can send people to a free ebook, business owners. And there's just a lot more to this. But building out this on both angles with clients who need funding, and then you're going to see it. You're going to be like, I'd rather bring in a lot of affiliates who can do this. And then, even if they don't want to get funding, like they're going to see a lot of these other products and why this is the way to go because of a lot of unpredictability. You want more stability instead of working with each client. And then you focus on that and you find out, oh, client didn't get funding. This isn't worth it, or it is. And you just keep doing the same thing and you're burning yourself out and you're not becoming the person you want to become. You want to have more time freedom. So now you focus on the affiliates. Even those clients who got funding, maybe they want to see something like this, that they want to go away from their business. You don't have to present it to them like that, or those who get funding. I'm not saying that, but focusing on the affiliates, recruiting those affiliates, bringing them in, seeing the system. If they're going to use Craigslist, they go on Craigslist. They can use both, one or the other. They're building out their affiliate army. They're posting in different places. They're getting these responses. They're going to be sending them to this material. They're going to see these products. Eventually, they're going to see it for themselves and think, ah, that's smart. Like, that's why. And he's getting it from an expert. She's getting it from an expert. Whoever it is, they're getting this, and they're going to know one way or another. If it wasn't in the beginning, eventually they're going to understand, I know why this is done that way because of clients. And if they're seeing it for their own experience or not, it's better that you get that when somebody comes in through you. I'm not saying you're going to earn $1 or 6 figures or anything, like I said before, but now what you're doing when you're going through me, somebody else you're able to share that with. And it's not a pyramid, it's none of that. It's very ethical stuff. And when somebody goes through it, like you did, they want to learn about that Craigslist strategy. Hey, yeah, you just brought in an agent. I'd like to learn about how you did that on Craigslist, or I've seen that promotional method, or you bring it up to them like, hey, yeah, if you wanted to help clients get funding, this is a great way to post. You can use this video or something else to introduce them to, if you can. And then you go, okay, well, it's also important to build your affiliate army because of this. My mentor was telling me, maybe I give you something to let them know. Ah, okay, yeah, I want to check that out. Let me clone that funding business. And then they go into it and they go, $25 product, that's $20 to me. And if you go and you bring in people too, that's, you see that, how that goes too, right? They go through your link, maybe get the other products, the other services, or whatever it is. Boom, you're building an affiliate army. It's much more stable. You introduce them to other products, whether they're getting funding or not. You're not just waiting on them and just trying to encourage them to just get funding and all. That's how you do it. So that's all I'm going to leave you with in this video. There's so much more that I could have covered, like a lot more that I could have covered. I won't do that for today. Go ahead and check out the clone funnel down below. Go ahead and do this. Or if I have it in a different look, you may see that. Or if it's a different page, I'll link you to down below. There's that as well. Get started with this. It'll be, I think, the best thing you've ever done. I know clients are out there to get funding, but you want to continue to do that over and over and over again. Find another new person or wait for your repeat customers, see if they even get more funding. They abandon the process, something happens, they have to go bank. Like there's so many hoops and hurdles, guys. And the logistics of the funding space aren't always are not even easy at all. Simple, yet not easy. Trust me, I still get a lot of clients who get declined. It just happens. And so there's clients who get funding. There's a lot of clients who likely will get more declined. So what should you be doing? Not just focusing on how can I become the best business loan broker and always work directly with lenders and all that stuff was cool. But I would be focusing on how to build an affiliate business and the structure where like the model is go out there and bring in people who can go out and get the clients. If I could get a percentage, that's great. Cool. If not, no worries. There's these other products too. And you're going to show them how to duplicate it. Now for reoccurring amounts or recurring amounts for these products that they have, that's the way to go. Subscription model based products are the way to go. So that's all I want to leave you with. You could have gone into like resumes. You could have gone into other places where people are selling equipment or whatever it is and posted on there and try to help people out. I could have shown you that strategy. There's many others on other platforms, marketplace. I'm not going to go on too much about all that. Today's video was to focus on the different locations where you can post, different strategies of posting. And again, I showed you this document right here on advertising, website domain, just more tools you can pick up for pro advertising tip. And there's more strategies. I just showed you one. Look at this for recruiting clients. There's just a lot more. Here's another one on TikTok if you wanted to do that. I have a big presence on what I've done. I started with blogging. That's my favorite type of format. Then I expanded. So I've done a lot. And take it from somebody who has experience as an expert helping clients directly, indirectly. Why should I have to wait on a client that can become very unpredictable? Why should you? Focus on building the affiliate army at the same time or just alone or the two together. Experiment with helping clients get funding. And if it isn't for you, it isn't for you. Don't continue to knock on that door over and over if you're going to get tired of it, or do so because it's going to challenge you. You want to do more, do it, but do it right. And don't burn yourself out and then wonder, oh, I should have been building that business that I heard about Craigslist. And yes, you can post in different ways, but build that army out. Bring people in, show them different ways that they can join a clone business system. This, or if I show you something else later on, if I change things, if so. But different angles, you can send them right to the direct partner link and they can get signed up. And then you get an email. Hey, so-and-so signed up. What's the text message or what's the email I can send them? I give you scripts for this kind of stuff. And following up, having it done for your email sequence. So you're following up automatically. You can follow up manually if you wanted to. And then showing them the clone business. Eventually they see the Craigslist strategy and all of that. And that's what you want to be doing and getting people into recurring products, recurring customers. And instead of just focusing on one-time commissions, well, they're going to pay me 7%, 8%. Don't be foolish and just run after the money. Have a bigger vision, mission in mind. Do things properly and build that affiliate business. So much more I could have shown you, different tabs I could have gone into, different templates to show you on what you're getting to show people. But I think you get the idea. A lot of it without me telling it to you directly. I can infer a lot. It's kind of mostly how I am. I can be direct though. And yeah, so don't feel bad if what you've been doing hasn't been working. Now I think you have a different angle approach, different platform, how you can post, what you can post for the clients, for the agents. My big how to promote doc. If you join with me, I'll send you more information. I'll try to leave more details down below, and I'll leave it there. Okay. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate you. Oh, the Financial Literacy Academy stuff, I didn't say the price on that, but that's $1,000. So if somebody gets it, that's 800 commissions. Or if it's in the front end with the 3 other products or so, that's like a total of 420, or they can get it for 500 at a discount. So depending on that, maybe changes in prices, but who knows? And so that's all I wanted to share with you. Build that up residually, and you'll be glad you did. If you haven't subscribed, or if you haven't liked the video, or please go ahead and like the video. See, I mess up a bit too. Please like the video. Feel free to share it with others who you feel will find value from this. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube or elsewhere. And click the bell notification icon so you do not miss any future content I'll be coming out with. And again, I could have gone for hours. I may have an extension video or something else, but you've got everything you needed in one place here. And understand that building out that army, how others are doing it, how this is super helpful and unlike anything else. And Craigslist is a great platform. There are other ones you can start doing this off of, and not waiting, and doing that and showing people these different services, and not just building one source of income, but multiple sources of income at a time, one more than the other. You're going to start to see how these products are very useful and to other people. So that's it from me today. I'll leave all the information down below in the description to get started. Thank you for joining me today and watching me all the way through, whether you bookmarked and came back to this or you watched it in one sitting. I greatly do appreciate you. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day, night. Bye.